The hospital window. Two men, both seriously ill, occupied the same hospital room. One of them had the liberty to sit up in his bed for an hour each afternoon, only to help drain the fluid from his lungs. His bed was next to the room's only window. The other man had to spend all his time flat on his back. The men talked for hours. They spoke of their wives and families, their homes, their jobs, their years in the military service, their vacations, and so on. Every afternoon, all the while the man in the bed by the window remained sitting up, he would describe to his roommate all the things he could see outside the window. The man in the other bed waited for that 1 hour every day when his world would be enlivened by all the happenings of the outside world. The window overlooked a park with a lovely lake. Ducks and swans swam on the lake while children sailed their model boats. Young and old alike walked around in the park. As the man by the window described all this in detail, the man on the other bed would close his eyes and imagine the scene. One warm afternoon, the man by the window described a parade passing by. Although the other man couldn't hear the band, he could see it vividly in his mind's eye, as the gentle man by the window portrayed it realistically with descriptive words. Many weeks passed in this way. One morning, the daytime nurse arrived with the water for their baths, only to find the lifeless body of the man by the window. He had died peacefully in his sleep. She was saddened by his demise and called the hospital attendants to take the body away. As soon as it seemed appropriate, the other man asked if he could be moved to the bed by the window. The nurse was happy to make the shift, and after making sure he was comfortable, she left him alone. Slowly, painfully, he propped himself up on one elbow to take his first look at the real world outside. He strained himself and turned slowly to look out of the window beside the bed. The window faced a blank wall. The man asked the nurse what could have made his deceased roommate describe such wonderful things outside this window. The nurse replied that the man was blind and could not even see the wall. He did so only because he was worried about the other man's health. He wanted him to get well and join his family as soon as possible. The other man's eyes were filled with tears to hear this. He could not even thank his friend who had made such an effort for him to recover fast. He prayed to God to bless the departed man's soul.